What's up, guys? Once again, it is MP4Podcast.com, bringing you guys some of the most interesting video game news that you guys really do need to know about. Now, Valve has put on record that they will not be working on their own version of the Optoelectric Rift. We do know that Sony is working on their own version that they probably be bringing out maybe later this year or next year for the PlayStation 4. Who knows? It could even be coming to the PlayStation 3 and so on. But I actually think this is actually a pretty good move on Valve's part not to be making their own hardware of the Optoelectric Rift. And let me just explain this. The Optoelectric Rift, everybody who has tried it has said it is absolutely amazing. It takes you into the matrix of video games, and that's actually pretty cool. Now, I've heard that once they bring out the final product, it's actually going to be much smaller than the versions that we've seen on YouTube or in interviews and so on. Because I'll just be honest, like, I'm not sure if I want to have that big giant thing on my head just yet. I would like to have it cut down in size just a little bit more. Now, here's the thing. If Valve brought out their own version of the Optoelectric Rift, who knows? Maybe it would only work with Valve software, Steam, on Windows or on the Steam machines themselves. But how about if you want to play Battlefield 4 and you have Origin on your PC? Well, you may want to have it working with, Battlefield on Origin or Titanfall when Titanfall comes out. And Titanfall is only coming out on the PC on Origin. So what this is actually going to do by Valve stepping aside and saying, hey, we're not going to make our own Optoelectric Rift. Let these guys do it. So it makes the consumer a lot more confident in only buying one 3D Optoelectric Rift unit. It's kind of like going back to, I remember the Sega Genesis days when you had the 4-player multi-taps. There was one that was made by Sega, and there was another one that was made by EA. And EA 4-way adapter for the Sega Genesis would only work on EA games. But if you bought the one for Sega, the Sega made one, it would work on games like NBA Jam, the Sega sports titles, and so on. So you were scratching your head, which one do I buy? And I think it was NBA Jam made NBA Jam work with either the Sega one or the EA one. And that's when consumers got confused about that. Who knows? Like, there could be another competitor that's going to get real big with PC gaming. Yeah, I don't really think there probably will be for some time. It's probably just going to be Steam for a while, but I know there's Green Man Gaming. There's a bunch of other competitors out there for the PC as well. So if you just had Steam and, what if you buy a game on Green Man Gaming and then Steam, for whatever reason. I know you can put your codes into, buy codes on Green Man and put them on Steam and stuff like that. Well, let's say you couldn't. But you bought BioShock Infinity, but you can only play it on Green Man. And then it's like, oh, I bought the Valve version of the Optoelectric Rift, and now that game doesn't work, and so on. But by staying out of this 3D helmet type of thing, and just let the guys over at Optoelectric Rift take care of everything, and when they bring it out, they'll say, okay, just plug it in and it'll work on any game you have, and you're all set to go. I think this is actually the best thing to bring us something different that really is going to immerse us in a different type of immersion that we never felt before. Now, they have said that when the Optoelectric Rift does come out, that it will be smaller than, like I said, I don't want to wear that big thing on my head just yet. It will be smaller, the consumer version. And hopefully it's going to be at an affordable price. Now, if this thing is really amazing, like everybody's saying, I kind of feel like $300 would probably be acceptable for me. Like everybody's saying, like how amazing it is, who knows? Maybe I would spend a little bit more. But I really don't want to spend more than $300. But I'm kind of looking forward to it, and I have to give Valve some props for saying that, they're not going to enter that market. Let those guys handle it. Let them take care of it. Because who knows? Like, let's say Valve brought out their own, and then EA said that they were bringing out their version for Origin. It would just be a mess, and who knows? It wouldn't take off. Just just like 3D TVs aren't taking off right now. Everybody's dropping 3D technology for television. Not like technically dropping. I think there's still going to be some models out there, but I mean, with 3D TV, there were different glasses for 3D. So you had to buy the Panasonic 3D glasses, or you had to buy the Sony 3D glasses, or you had to buy the Samsung, and some of them took batteries. And there was one 3D technology with glasses that did not need batteries and so on. And it just never seemed like it came to fruition. I do know that they're working on 3D TV sets, or they actually already have them that don't need glasses. It's very similar technology, or the same technology that's in the 3DS. Problem with that technology is that you have to look directly at the screen for it to work. It's so if you have a family of 4 and some people are sitting off to the left and the right, they're not going to have 3D. It's going to look a little bit weird. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this commentary, if you could please help me out by giving me a like, I would really, really appreciate it. Also, let me know your opinion in the comments below. Once again, guys, have yourself a safe day. Later, guys. Bye.